Welcome to HD Car Reviews. It's your boy D. It's our first video, so y'all stay tuned. As y'all see, we in front of the 2019 Z71 Chevy Silverado. As y'all see it looking all nice and clean and crisp. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not really a big fan of the new body style, but it'll do. Some people like it, some people don't like it. So y'all stay tuned. I got my boy coming back with the keys, and we're gonna go and we're gonna do a review. I'll catch y'all once he get here.
Hey, you wanna see something cool?
Woo! Automatic? Is back with the 2019 Z71. I got my man here. He's gonna introduce himself. He's gonna tell you where he works, where you can come find this vehicle, and we'll just get into the details of the vehicle after that. I don't want to say too much.
Hey, how y'all doing? This is Dylan Green here over here at Rountree Moore Chevrolet in Lake City. Right here, just like my man said, 2019, fresh off the lot. Got a brand new exclusive color that you ain't gonna find on the internet or anything. Exclusively right here at Rountree Moore Lake City. Come see me. My phone number is 386-984-0985. You call me anytime, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna hook you up with a good deal. All right?
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into the video. As y'all see on the front of the truck, Chevy went with a whole new look for the 2019. I don't like it. What you think? I mean, me personally, I like I want to say 14 through 16.
Right. Okay. So there's some new stuff that they added right here. So basically, you got an extra quarter panel right here, and your LED lights actually wrap around, which looks really sweet at nighttime when the lights is on. You also have a more aerodynamic look. It catches a little bit more wind, it gets you a little bit better fuel economy. We got the tow hooks right here. They actually also come in chrome, and we had this red line edition where they come in red, and there's red accents all throughout the vehicle. But that's just some other options that we have. We also have different logos for our Chevrolet emblem. We got a Centennial logo that actually says Chevrolet here. I actually have another accessory where we have LED lights around the Chevy logo, which
so
is
you mean where
sweet.
The whole Chevy light lights up?
Where the Chevy emblem right here around where the chrome piece is, it'll actually light up. That's an accessory that can be added on as well that I think looks really sweet as well. You walk on around here, you got your alloy rims. I think they're really nice with an all-terrain tire, because this is a four-wheel drive. This is the Z71 edition, so that's pretty sweet. You got your chrome mirrors, which is another great addition. You come in here, leather seating, premium leather seating, as well as the wood grain right here, which is a very sexy look to me. I think it looks really well. It clashes really well with the black interior. As you can see, I'm a full-size dude sitting back here. Plenty of leg room. I mean, it's really nice. You got plenty of space front and back. You know, there's plenty of space up front for your other passengers. Everything else like
Lean
that.
Back,
oh,
everything. Yeah. You all comfortable.
As well as you got the fold-up seat right here. Fold-up seat. You got your storage tray right here. This your bottle jack, you know. Spare tires under the bed of the truck, as they always are. We'll roll on around back here. One of my personal favorites. Check this out. You got a key right here. Press it twice, automatically goes down just like that. Also, you got a key wheel. You just push the button, drops down just like that. This actually, you can look, that's one finger right there. That's aluminum done right. Lightweight, easy to handle. I mean, the little kid can pick that up. I mean, that's no problem. Another great feature, if you just slide on over here, it's something Chevrolet just added. You got an outlet back here. All right, now it's not always hot. You got a button up there on the dash where you can actually turn this on, make this hot. Put your light back here, whatever you need to do, whatever you're working with. You just need an outlet somewhere, you got it right there. Also have these LED lights right here in the bed, which is nice at nighttime. You can turn them on, shine into your bed. You can pick up the stuff you need.
One thing I do realize that I see Chevy added extra hooks. Any for towing, moving anything, you got extra hooks to be able to hook extra.
Oh yeah. Yep, you got 3 on this side, 3 on that side. You got 3 right here. It's a really nice feature that they added. As well as they've had these, but this is another addition that's really nice, is that easy step up. Very nice feature. Roll on right here. Already has your reese hitch for your trailer. Depending on what kind of trailer you have, it has both hookups for each trailer. Come on around here. Gas cap right here. You don't have to screw it in, nothing. This is completely normal. It's just a new addition they have. You don't screw off the gas cap anymore. Also, another really great feature about this back seat, and it's the first time they did it since the new body styles. Right back here, as you can see, there are rear vents that are accessible to the back seat.
It also got a power source back here too. Plug up your phone.
As you can see in the front seat here, you got your electric controls. Up, down, your lumbar support right here as well. And then this is another thing that I love about it, is you actually have your seat belt up top for your center right here. Your center passenger, your seat belt's up here, which is a really nice thing.
So you can fit like 6 people in here.
6 people in this vehicle, yes sir, you can. You got a towing right here, towing and sports, whichever one you want to turn it to. You got your 4-wheel drive high, 4-wheel drive low, 2-wheel drive high. This right here is actually the button that controls the outlet in the back there. You also have an outlet right here as well.
Okay, for those, because I've actually seen people make comments on this in videos. For people who don't know what the difference is in 4-wheel drive high and 4-wheel drive low, what would you say would be the difference?
Okay, so basically your 4-wheel drive high, you're going to be going at a little bit greater speeds. You know, all 4 tires are going to be spinning. Okay, when you get it stuck and you really can't go no more, you put it in 4 low. All right, it's going to create more torque. Your tires are going to be spinning a lot harder. You're going to have a lot higher RPMs. It's going to keep that drive shaft moving. It's going to keep your tires spinning. Okay, so that is the difference right there. 4-wheel drive high, you go a little bit faster speeds. When you really get stuck and you really got to get out of something, you're going to put it in 4 low. It's going to get you out. All right. Cool features about the inside right here. You got your dual climate control right here, so if one passenger is hot and the other one's cold, doesn't matter. Right there you can turn it up, turn it down, and it doesn't affect over there. Same thing with them. Alrighty, and then this right here is what really you can put your tailgate down. Also with this button right here, this right here is for your trailer braking. Okay, so when you hook up a trailer that has brakes on it, this is already integrated into the Chevrolet right here. Okay, on top of that, let's turn this up a little bit, it's a little hot. On top of that, up here as well, you have, if you have a garage, 1, 2, or 3, you can open up your garage from right here. It's integrated into the system. And then this right here is actually right behind us. That's how that works. Alright.
So what are some of the biggest, you might say, safety features that they done added?
Okay, so some of the safety features, that's a great question. And what we'll do is when we go around to the front, I'll show you some of them, because a lot of them are under the hood. Okay, so they added a lot of things under the hood that's going to create a very safer experience for the driver and the passengers as well, and I'll explain that just as soon as we get under there. One thing that I didn't show you, you got your center console right here. It flips up into a seat, or you got your big center console space right here. Cup holders as well. You got your 2 compartments right there for holding stuff, as well as this one has a lock, so you can put some valuables in there, you know, if you don't want them to get stolen in case of a break-in or something like that. All right, you also have your This is a heated steering wheel, which is a really nice thing if you're in the cold weather at all. Sometimes in Florida you probably don't need it, but it's a wonderful thing to have when it's cold some mornings.
I see the new the gauges. It's a newer style.
Yep, they do have a newer style gauge. The gauge cluster, it's all lit up with red. You got your information bank right here. Let's see here, dismiss. It'll show you how fast you go, miles to empty. You can scroll over. It'll tell you some information. Average gas mileage right now, this vehicle's 24.1 miles to the gallon. Distance in 3.9 miles. Then this is, right now we're in a demo mode. Chevrolet programs all these vehicles to be in a demo mode. So basically this is where you go for your music. This is where you go for your navigation. This is where you go for your phone calls. And then this is basically your different settings. You can set it up in what kind of units you want to be read in. Speed warnings. That's another great feature that Chevrolet has added. So basically, you have younger drivers that are in your household, like you know, your son, your daughter, that are driving your vehicles all the time. But you can actually go into here and it'll tell you when the vehicle's been throttled all the way out, meaning full acceleration, top speed it's went at, the miles it's been traveled, how many times the vehicle has alerted to you that, hey, you're about to have a frontal collision or a collision in the rear, as well as your lane departure. So basically, if you're running up and swerving around and going off lanes, it's going to warn you, and it's also going to register that. So you can actually go in here and you can see all of that. It'll show you all of that stuff, which is a great feature, especially if you have kids and you want to make sure that they're driving safely. So that's another great advantage of this vehicle. It kind of, you know, you let your kids know, like, I can look at all of this stuff, you know, so then they're going to drive a lot safer, which is a big thing. You know, we can make these cars as safe as possible, but if you're not driving safe, then that's going to be the #1 cause of an accident.
I can definitely say that's a big safety thing right there.
Oh yeah. We also have your heated and cool seats right here. You can set your levels on that right there.
I see right here you got four sets of them. Is one of the sets connected to the back or something like that?
No, so this is my side right here, and then this would be your side
that's
right
the
here.
Top and bottom.
Yep.
Or if you just
well,
want
you
top.
want both, or if you just want top, you know.
Oh,
so
okay,
that's a neat feature right there that it has. Oh, I'm trying to think. Make sure we went over everything. Okay, so we have the Wi-Fi hotspot. You can actually make your vehicle a hotspot for, you know, when you're traveling along and things like that. This is all with my Chevy. When you get a vehicle like this, you can go in and you can create a Wi-Fi hotspot and all of those nice features. You know, it shows right here 4G LTE service that you're getting with it. You can actually call off of this vehicle, you know, which is a cool thing. I actually had a customer telling me about how she couldn't get any service in her house. Her phone was messing up, and she doesn't have a landline because a lot of people don't have a landline nowadays. She just had to go out to her Chevrolet and make a phone call out, you know, to get in contact with her grandson. So, you know, that's another great feature that this thing has. As well as you have your Apple CarPlay, you know, you can connect your phone to it.
iPhone?
And yeah, your iPhone, and it'll show up your apps and things like that. Okay. It also has Android Auto though as well. So if you're Android or Apple, you know, either or, that doesn't matter, you know. And that basically, you can bring up your apps and everything once you plug in your phone and things like that. You have your different users and stuff like that. So who's in the vehicle, what's going on, you know. Maybe I have an iPhone, you have an Android, you know. Mine's customized to my iPhone, yours is customized to your Android, you know. So that's a great feature as well. But back to your safety features, I'm going to show you some added safety that they have here in the so here we are under the hood. So Chevrolet, as you probably know, they always try to make the fluids as translucent and transparent as possible. So basically all of your clear fluids, it's easy to check, you know exactly where they are. You can see if you need to top off any of your fluids at all. You know, you got your air breather right here, your fuse box right here, they're all labeled. You got your battery bank right there. Okay, so some of the great features about these vehicles is if you actually look, you see these indentions, you know, very small, very minute. You don't really pay any attention to them, but what these are actually called are crumple zones. So what a crumple zone does, if you are ever in
I think I know what that is. Before you say, let me see if I know. Let me see if I know. Okay, if you was to get into a wreck, instead of it messing up the whole front end, it'll only stop, or the damage will stop at the crinkle, right?
No, so basically
Okay.
what it does, I mean that's somewhat right, you know, but basically what it's designed for, design purpose, is if you take and get a head-on collision, basically what you're wanting to do is you want to transfer that energy around. So what these crumple zones will do is they'll fold in like an accordion, you know. So a lot of times you'll see vehicles, you'll go by and you say, oh my gosh, that vehicle looks destroyed, like it's awful. Person in the driver's seat won't even have a scratch on her pinky, you know. And what that is these crumple zones, they're mashing in like an accordion, and it's transferring all of the energy around the vehicle away from the driver and the passenger. Okay, so sometimes it'll crunch in, but it's going to crunch in like an accordion, and it's going to absorb all of that energy so it doesn't get into the dash where you're at, so you stay safe. Also, another thing, the motor mounts on this vehicle, basically in a high-speed frontal collision, what's going to happen is they're going to break off. Your motor's going to actually roll under your vehicle, so it's not going to go into the dash, and it's not going to hurt you know, your drivers and things like that. So you telling me
I can take this vehicle right here on 90, go about 100, hit another car, and that motor's actually going to fall out?
Yep, it's going to fall, it's going to drop down, the motor mounts are going to break, it's going to roll under the vehicle. Okay, and that's to keep the engine from going into the dash with you and the passenger as well. It's a great thing that they came out with, as well as this right here. I don't know if you've noticed this. It's actually this, and right back here, the silver stuff right there, in case of, for some reason, it caught fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of that right there, that heat shield, and this right here, what this is gonna do is these metal clips are gonna melt off. This is gonna fall down on top of it. Okay, it's gonna smother the fire, you know, because if fire don't have oxygen, it can't breathe. So this is gonna smother it out. I don't know if you noticed when we were driving the vehicle though, it's so quiet.
Yeah.
And what this does right here and right back there, it keeps all the motor noise as well from entering the cab.
So it's pretty much insulating it also.
Yeah, it's keeping it all the noise insulated in here as well. Okay, feel this right here. Go take a tap on that right here. Any of y'all play football, play sports back in high school? You play football? Same material as a helmet. To ensure the longevity of the lens, that's why it's sealed from the inside and the out. And as far as bugs and different things like that, you don't have to worry about that cracking or anything like that. I mean, that's stout right there.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So that's a wonderful thing about these these Chevrolets.
So what kind of warranties come with it?
Okay, that's a good question. Alright, so standard warranty is 3 years, 35,000 miles, bumper to bumper warranty. 5 years, 60,000 mile powertrain limited warranty. You get roadside assistance, courtesy transport. You get your first maintenance on us, oil change and tire rotation, multi-point vehicle inspection. Okay, that all comes standard. That's the standard for Chevrolet. And that's not my words, that's the words right here. It's right here on the Moroni label. Okay, now we also offer numerous extended warranties and things like that. I'm not exactly for sure 100% on all of the different warranties that we have, but we have a great finance department in there that can tell you all about those things. It's just an amazing deals that they're giving out right there for warranties and things like that. The color of this vehicle is actually shadow gray metallic. That it's exclusive right now. You can't even find this color on the internet right now. It's not in any dealership at this moment. So that's a cool color. It's a different look. You type in you know, shadow gray metallic, it's going to pull up a lot of older vehicles. It's not going to be the same color. It's got like a grayish blue to it. It's a beautiful color when it hits the sunlight. So that's another great thing about this vehicle. Rim, now that's one of the nicer rims that Chevrolet has. You know, it's kind of got that little sparkle to it, that little machine finish look to it. So it's a sporty rim. It also comes with a nice all-terrain tire on it, because this is a four-wheel drive, and all our four-wheel drive vehicles come with, you know, your all-terrain tires and things like that. Yeah, so it's 355 horsepower with the 5.3. The 6.2 is just over 400. So that's another fact about it. You know, this is the 5.3, so most common, and that is the jet black interior that you just saw right there as well.
Y'all see, we just got through doing the 2019 Z71. I think that was a pretty successful video for the first one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you want to record? All right. So pretty much, leave your comments down below what vehicles you want me to review. If Chevy has it, I can review it. But is there any vehicle that can't be reviewed?
No, every vehicle can be reviewed.
Well, there you go. So if it's a vehicle that Chevy has that you want to see, put the comment down below. Make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe to the channel so we can make sure that we get you the best content possible.